I'm Anthony Hudson. Get ready. It's time for Saturday Night Football. Tonight's blockbuster is being held at Metricon Stadium. And joining me in the box for some special comments will be Gary Lyon.
Thanks, Hunter. I'm very excited about tonight's match.
A chance for these sides to gain some confidence from a win in this practice match. Gold Coast set to take on GWS Giants in this exhibition match tonight. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp, and the crowd are appreciating it. I'm really looking forward to seeing how they play today.
I agree with you there, Hunter. It's a big midfield battle today. Whichever team can get on top in the middle of the ground will walk out winners today.
They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp, and the crowd are appreciating it. The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banners are looking great. The captains prepare for the toss of the coin. GWS Giants winning the toss. We prepare for what shapes as an enthralling contest here today. And here we go. It's Gold Coast taking on GWS Giants. Fights the good fight. Cornelia couldn't stick the tackle. Coughed up by Core. The loose ball picked up, dishes it off. Turned it over, hacking it out of there. Takes a few deep breaths before this important kick. Tabernac sends the drop cone on its way for another goal. He's enjoying that goal. GWS Giants draw first blood. Clears the contest. Tough ball to handle. Ballard slick with the hands. Gets a quick kick away. Things not looking good for Alice. Gaz, what does it look like to you?
Doesn't look good, Hunter. It's hard to see him coming back on.
Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
It's a really good contest out there right now, and it's great to watch.
Finlayson going for number one. Chalk a goal up for GWS Giants. They get around him after that effort. That's two in a row for the Giants. Great start by the Giants.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. They're looking more dangerous inside.
The umpire set the bounce to restart the game. Picked off by Swallow. He's got the footy in his hands. Takes a simple grab. Uses it by foot. A chance to gather the ball. Collected by Miller. Fighting hard was Fiorini. Nobody can hold on here. Williams going to be penalised here. Anderson gets right on his face.
Great tackling technique.
Does well to cut off the kick.
GWS Giants are allowing the opposition uncontested marks, but they set up behind the ball so well it forces the opposition to play that style.
Takes off now. That kick was pure.
Yes, Hunter.
Congratulated by his teammates. GWS Giants go over Gold Coast by 18. Hammers it. Cornelia now. Brings it out of the pack. The loose ball scooped up. Has it now. Missed opportunity with a handball. Green scoops it up. The umpire will ball it up. Slapped away. Miller wants to keep it moving by hand. The umpire pings him here. Briggs coming on. Going for goal number 2. Hooked the kick wide and a behind. GWS Giants beginning to apply their supremacy on the scoreboard with a lead of 19-0. Celebrating hard. The margin is 25.
Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score.
About to resume hostilities. Briggs won the duel. Taranto wants to take them on. It's a huge kick, and it goes all the way. Gets some reward for his efforts. That's 5 in a row for GWS Giants. The lead is now 31. Won the hit out. Taranto with the ball. Good grab there from Finlayson. Chance to put one through for his side. Opts to play on. He goes it alone. A drop punt through the goals. He loved that one. What a start for GWS Giants. One down. A chance for Cornelio. Slick with the hands. Up for grabs for Taberner. Keeps it alive. Unfortunately, not for long as the ball goes out. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
There's just not enough effort out there at the minute.
The handball now from Arbrow. Swallow rushes with the kick. Ends up turning it over. Haynes just gets it onto the boot. Terrific mark there. Kelly goes with the kick. They chase after the loose ball. High tackle. High. Movement by hand. Tries to release the pressure. Green going for number 1. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot.
Slapped away. This is Lukosius. Lukosius just took way too long. Cornelio sticks the tackle.
Constant pressure and rewarded.
Moves it on. He's got the football now. Ward going for number 1 and pumps it through the big sticks.
He's enjoying every second of it out there.
Congratulated by his teammates. Now they lead.
A great bit of play that resulted in that goal.
The game is back underway. Briggs got the tap. He gets his hands on the footy. Goes by hand to Green. Green streaming past and gets the footy. The handball hits the target. Goal! Daniels puts them further in front. Celebrating hard. GWS Giants have kicked the last 9 goals. 55 points the difference. And now Weller, they can link up now. Cornelio just put it on the boot. Couldn't quite nail that kick. GWS Giants with a handy break. They lead Gold Coast 56-0. Running hard to take that was Arbrow. Shows some physicality. He gains possession. Weller fends off the tackle. De Boer doesn't make the tackle. Rankin picks it up. Handball's out in front. Taberner keeps coming. Finds his man. Finlayson with a chance for a 3rd goal today. The loose ball crosses the boundary.
Another goal here, and this game could be well and truly over.
Lukosius won the tap. Keeps it moving. Here's Joyce. Missed the target. Pushes off the tackler. Looking to kick. Goal number 2. A good result there, and that's a goal for GWS Giants. He's enjoying that goal. The Giants could score.
This is how they can score, Big Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive.
Ball gets cut off. Takes possession. A lot of possessions for him. Taberner dug out the loose ball. Sweeping handball. Puts the foot down. No problems with that kick from Himmelberg. This kick has extended their lead. He's excited about that one. GWS Giants lead Gold Coast by 68. One down by Briggs. Miller didn't see what was coming. Cornelio tackles.
Outstanding pressure.
Himmelberg runs after the ball. Green with the opportunity. The Giants finds a way to get that one through. That pushes the lead further out. Smiles all round. The lead is now 74. Back with another centre bounce. Taps it down. A quick handball from Swallow. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Thumped clear. Driving kick inside 50. Core hacking it out of there. Lukosius cuts it off. Kicks out of the congestion. Plenty to analyse from the first quarter, Gaz.
GWS Giants could have to be happy with that first term.
Well, we're out of the blocks with a frantic, high-scoring opening term. I wonder what lies ahead. Anything you can see, Gary?
GWS Giants have created more turnovers than the opposition. It's creating perceived pressure and allowing them to win the ball back.
Cheers, Gaz. We're ready for second quarter action. Back in the middle now. Jacobs guides it down. He wins possession, gets it out of congestion. Intercepts the ball well.
GWS Giants just can't seem to retain possession of the footy. They're getting outmarked all over the ground and as a result find themselves losing this contest.
His teammates rush over. 80 points the difference.
That goal will be a real confidence. Gold Coast are costing themselves with turnover today. They need to find a way to control the play better and stop turning it over.
Taranto pushes through with power. Doing well with the mark.
GWS Giants are struggling to maintain the pace of the game. They might need to slow it down and take some uncontested marks to get the game back on their terms.
The kick goes out on the fall from Ainsworth. Moves it by foot. He has to hold on to those. Quick handball. Williams unable to lay the tackle. Gold Coast are happy about that one. They get around him after that effort. Gold Coast kick there first. Back in the middle. Has the rucks go at it. Won the hit out. Swallow grabbed it clean. Elects to go backwards. Himmelberg finds possession. Handballs. Alice gives the don't argue. Channels a long kick. Easily takes the mark. Gets a hand in. Great control there. Jacob brushes off the tackle. Cornelia gets a quick kick away. Strong mark in the contest. 65 metres out. Already kicked a couple of goals. This for number 3. No issues with that drop punt. Pretty happy with that one. GWS Giants, but 80. Wins the ruck duel. Miller is blowing hard after that effort. Dug out by Bowes. The ball is picked up and kept alive. A race for the loose ball. Cornelia shrugs off the tackle. The ball ends up going to ground. He delivers with a drop pass. That's his first important kick here, and it goes through. Sexton celebrating hard. Centre bounce. Witt thumps it clear. Keeps it moving. He has the ball. Gold Coast still a fair way back here. Ball hits the deck. Clean pick up by Finlayson. Receives the handball and takes off. Joyce doesn't take the mark. Green sends it into space. Going for goal number 2. Ward has to take those opportunities. GWS Giants with the ascendancy over Gold Coast, leading 87-13. Taylor got up but couldn't bring it down. Hands that ball to the opposition. He can take off after that handball. The kick releases the pressure. Scoops up the ball. Goes wide for a behind. Gold Coast behind by 73. Offhands from Miles. Green just fends off his opponent. Miller didn't mark it. Fiorini short by hand. Interesting handball. King gets on the end of that handball. King will be the recipient of the free. The fans hoping this one goes through to give them a glimmer of hope. Look at them celebrate that effort. Still plenty of work to do from here. Back in the middle. Swatson is in his possession. Kicks in heavy traffic. Fiorini with a clean collect. That's a big goal. What an effort. That will settle his nerves. Gets his first on the ball. He celebrates hard after that.
That's a really good team goal. It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. GWS Giants are leading the contested ball numbers. It's always the starting point for a coach to find how well they attack the contest. GWS Giants' ruck work needs to be a bit better. Too many of their hitouts are getting sharp by the opposition.
Spills the mark. A chance to put a second goal on the board. Himmelberg getting the crowd involved. The lead is now 67. We're back in the middle to resume play. Thumps it clear. Himmelberg gets on the end of this. Lobs the handball. Rushes with the kick. Finds a target.
GWS Giants haven't been in control. They've given up way too many uncontested marks and are letting the opposition set the pace.
If they kick this, they give themselves a chance. Gets some reward for his efforts. Gold Coast behind by 61. Guides it down. Just gets it onto the boot. Miles clean from the half volley. Works it across the ground. Bowes couldn't snaffle it. Found a way through. Ballard tackles well and wins a free. Ballard wraps him up.
Coaches love to see that kind of tackling pressure.
He got up high but couldn't bring it down. Just put it on the boot. He gives chase to the footy. Dug out the loose ball. Moves the ball along the wing. Doing well to intercept that kick. A long effort at goal, and it goes all the way. He acknowledges the crowd. Gold Coast have kicked back-to-back goals. The Suns close the gap to 55. Intercepted. Witt might have overworked himself there. Good mark, and looks to send it back. Sinks the slipper into it. Can't take possession. Finlayson got the hands free. Sexton knows the pressure of the kick. A huge moment if he can convert. Gold Coast produced the margin. Joyce got hands to it. Jacobs with a penetrating handball. Gets the ball out of heavy traffic. Runs out of room and will get a throw in. We'll get a ball in.
Right now, I'm only seeing one team really putting their all into this contest.
Intercepted by Daniels. Hits the target by hand. And it carries the line and through for a goal. Ball spills. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one. The margin is 60. Jacobs hurls it away. Goes short by hand. Ward just too high with the tackle. Witt has resources out wide. The ball finds Anderson. Chose to kick it. Sexton leading the race to the loose ball. GWS Giants hold the lead as we head into the halftime break.
A good first half from GWS Giants. They can be well pleased with how the game is shaping.
What stands out for you, Gaz?
Gold Coast needs to make the most of their chances inside 50. They aren't getting too many of them at the moment, so they need to capitalise when given the chance.
Thanks, Gary. It's half-time, and we'll be back soon for the second half. Players back on the field to begin the second half. Thrashes it. With the ball is Miles. Just got the hands in the back there. Taylor bangs it on the boot now. The ball ends up with Daniels. Out on the full. Tabernacle steals possession. GWS Giants lead Gold Coast by 61. Cornelio had it, lost it, scoops it up, receives the handball and takes off. The tackle over the shoulder. Big kick required from this distance. Lining up for goal number 4. It's going to be close. The drop punt sails between the big sticks. This kick stretches the lead. Smiles all round. That's 2 in a row for GWS Giants. Now they lead by 67. Tap down. He's got the footy in his hands. Clears the ball from the contest. Alice pushes through with power. Moves the ball by foot. Drops the mark. The ball spills to Haynes. Hit the man hard. Takes possession. Whitfield couldn't dispose of it properly. Didn't get away from that tackle.
Big tackle.
Sexton can bring the fans alive with this kick. Just couldn't get it to curve enough. Would have loved to nail that chance. The Suns trying to get back to a manageable score.
GWS Giants have actually turned it over more than the opposition, but they haven't allowed that to translate into scores. It's why they're still in front.
Fiorini couldn't hang on to the ball. Does well to cut off the kick. He's in charge of the ranking points.
He's having a fantastic game.
So what can Gold Coast do with this opportunity in front of goal? A must-kick goal here. The kick towards goal. Never on target. Ended behind. Margin in a really tricky situation. De Boer looks to get onto the football. He gets his hands on the footy. Poor handball. Causes a turnover. Lucky to be on the receiving end of that decision. 30 metres out. He might kick a goal. Gold Coast fans getting excited about that one. That's his third. He's doing his job out there. Boy, did they ever need that. Pretty happy with that one.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. He did really well there and gets the reward. GWS Giants are leading the inside 50s, and right now that's converting into scores.
Hands that ball to the opposition. Doing well was Joyce. Had plenty of the ball. Advances through the tackle. They can link up now. Collects the loose ball. He likes his chances from here. No problems with that kick from De Boer. This kick puts them further into the lead. Celebrating hard. The margin is 65. We're back in motion. Gold Coast win the clearance. Got the hands free. At full stride, receives the handball. Intercepts the ball well. Wallach has resources out wide. A chance to gather the ball. Looks up with a kick. Looks like the ball will be coming back.
GWS Giants are struggling to maintain the pace of the game. They might need to slow it down and take some uncontested marks to get the game back on their terms.
Off hands. Ball picked up. Ainsworth dug it out. Just got the hands in the back there. A chance to put one through here for Gold Coast. He acknowledges the crowd. Margin in a really tricky situation.
GWS Giants are getting first use from their ruckman. It's just smashing out there at the moment, and it could get worse.
Mops up the loose ball. He lays off the pass. Weller dismisses his opponent with disdain. A chance to reload the attack now.
GWS Giants have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Finlayson loves that goal. The lead is now 65. We're back in the middle to resume play. Jacob got in the better position. Sends it clear of the contest. Ball gets cut off. Tough one to handle for Witts. Ball ends up with Taylor. King brushed off easily. Decides to kick. Didn't disguise that well enough, and it's been called deliberate. Ainsworth, interesting handball. Slams it on the boot. Ballard wins the ball in the air. Harbrow getting in on the act. Finlayson gets the loose ball. Dishes it off to a player on the run. Drop punt. Finds its way home from Daniels. He celebrates hard after that. GWS Giants lead by 71. About to resume hostilities. One down. He has the ball. Swallow quickly onto the boot. And the ball trickles over the boundary. We'll get the ball tossed back into play. Thrown in now. Won it down. Taylor onto the ball. Releases by hand. De Boer unable to hold on. No luck for him there, and it's a behind. He really needed a goal there. Gold Coast looking for some scoreboard respectability. Core runs after the ball. He can take off after that handball. Wright has the ball. Hits the target by hand. He's excited about that one.
No doubt about it.
Gets his first. They kick the goal to stem the flow. Are we about to see a shift in this game? Look at them celebrate that effort. Witts won the hit out. The ball mopped up. Jacob slams it onto the boot. Ends up turning this ball over. Holmes kicks it. Hopper drops the mark. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Yeah, he's barely touched the ball, Hunter.
Fights the good fight. Umpire is going to ping him here. A full body tackle.
Showing some really good pressure there.
Got hands to it. Ainsworth was taken high in the tackle. With a driving kick. Marks now and can send it back. Haynes keeps it moving. A skill error there. King picks up the loose ball. Rankin charges with intent. Charges with intent. They are desperate for a goal now. Gets some reward for his efforts. Gold Coast have kicked the last 2 goals. Looking to find a way back in this.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score. Gold Coast are giving up too much free space on the opposition. They're allowing them too much room and easy contested ball.
Tabernacle earns a free kick. Just gave it away. Lukosius going for number 1. No issues with that drop punt. He loved that one. Starting to gain a bit of momentum here. Centre bounce. Taps it down. Miller gets the ball. Gathered by Greenwood. Just releases the ball. Taylor comes away with the ball. Linking by hand. King collects the loose ball. Breaks through the tackle. This kick to keep some hope alive. Congratulated by his teammates. Gold Coast have kicked the last 4 goals. Trying to get this back to a manageable deficit. Gaz, what are your thoughts after the 3rd term?
GWS Giants fans will be hoping they can hold on and get a memorable victory today.
Plenty of scoring opportunities in the 3rd term. It'll be interesting to see which team can capitalise in the final quarter. Time to find out what happens in this final term.
They have to go quickly to have any chance from here.
Goes by hand. Kicks hurriedly. Takes that one strongly. Tabernacle moves it by hand. And now they're away. He's enjoying that goal. GWS Giants building this lead nicely. The umpire set the bounce to restart the game. Turned it over. Is in his possession. Missed the target. Fends off the tackler. Winds up and goes long. Marked by Wright. A chance here to convert for the Suns. 30 metres from home. About to take the kick. Slight angle. He goes for broke. He kicks that goal with purpose.
Of course, Hunter.
He's got a couple now, starting to get into this game. It's home. Can that goal be the spark? Right, love kicking that one. Thrashes it. With the ball now. Quick handball. He's having a big game right now.
He's setting the example at the moment.
Rankin nails the opportunity. He's excited about that one. Gold Coast have kicked back-to-back goals. Gold Coast now only trailed by 40. It's cut off by Ward. Receives the handball and takes off. Keeps it in play. And the ball ends up over the line. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
I'd really love it if these teams took the contest to the next level.
Fiorini receives the ball. He gains possession. Drives it out of the pack. Gathered by Miles. Going for goal number 1. Great mark under pressure. Already kicked a couple of goals. This for number 3. His teammates rush over. That's 3 in a row for Gold Coast. Gold Coast close the gap to 34. Slapped away. Ward grabbed it clean. Gets it away. Hopper has the ball. Going for goal number 1. Long kick there. Will it go all the way? It does. They get around him after that effort. GWS Giants are threatening to blow this margin wide open. Guides it down. He's got the football now. Releases it under pressure. Williams on the end of the turnover. He wins possession. Rankin with the intercept. Using every ounce of energy he has left. Umpire circling and pings him.
Great tackling there, Hutto.
Couldn't take it. Wins the ruck duel. Haynes pushes his opponent off with one hand. Taranto rushes with the kick. Finlayson uses the body well.
GWS Giants are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Look at him. He really enjoyed that one. Won the hit out. Has it now. Himmelberg looks in need of a spell. Gives a don't argue. He shrugs the tackle off there. Hunted him down beautifully and wins the free. All kinds of pressure being applied.
Great attack on the ball carrier.
Converting these opportunities could make a big difference to today's result. A drop punt through the goals. Rankin celebrating hard. Margin in a really tricky situation. Back in the middle. One down. Takes possession. Is in his possession. Will get a stoppage. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
I'd love for the coach to send a message out there and tell these players to take the game on.
Right, marks it. Wants to keep it moving. Davis with the ball. Taylor comes away with the ball. Mops up the loose ball. The ball in the hands of Haynes. He's worked hard and probably needs a chance to rest with quick hands. Pinpoint accuracy from King. Smiles all round. As we edge to the end of this match, it's unlikely they'll be able to come back from here. It's a turnover. Collected by Miles. Right, missed an opportunity to mark. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
You're right, Hutto. He's gone missing lately.
No doubt about that. A piercing kick from Rankin. Greenwood marks uncontested. Massive kick here. They need to convert this opportunity. Gets some reward for his efforts. Gold Coast behind by 28. Back with another centre bounce. Holmes with the punch. Drives it out of the pack. Marks in a bit of space. Goes with the kick. Takes a strong mark. Keeps moving. Rankin wants to keep it moving by hand. A time to celebrate. And don't they get around Sexton. That's 4 in a row for Gold Coast. Gold Coast reduce the margin.
GWS Giants are making the most of their ruck dominance. It's one area of their game that seems on top here.
Taylor kicks it out of bounds on the full. The kick ends up hitting the post. Lets them down there. Couldn't complete the mark. Looking to bring it back into play.
They're doing really well to chew some time off the clock here.
He couldn't hang on. The loose ball scooped up. Handball's out into space. Right. Finds possession. Has it now. Penetrating handball. Darts it through for another. 3 goals so far. Great start. King celebrates with the fans. Gold Coast have 5 unanswered goals. Gold Coast now only trail by 15. Cornelio releases the ball. They can create from this. Slams it on the boot. Good mark. And looks to send it back.
GWS Giants just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
Great tackle.
Great tackle.
Gets it over the line for a behind. Briggs drops the mark. Links with hands. He gets his hands on the footy. Drop punt straight through the middle. With that, he's kicked 4 goals. They get around him after that.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort.
Thumped by Briggs. Getting pushed out of the way was Harbrow. Finding the loose ball was Miles. Going for goal number 1. Unable to put that one through. Just under 2 goals the difference now.
GWS Giants have turned the ball over a lot trying to play aggressively. It's where they turn it over which doesn't make it as dangerous. GWS Giants have allowed the opposition more of the ball but aren't allowing them to score from those positions. They are defensively very sound.
Doing well to intercept that kick. 50 metres out. The game all comes down to this kick. I see it, but I don't believe it. After an enthralling match where every moment mattered, it's celebration time for Gold Coast.
A simply awesome performance from both sides, and they both deserved to win, but it was Gold Coast who got it done.
We play to win the flag for you. Fight, 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 till we hold on the knob. Run, run, run all the way.
At the end of the match, Gold Coast defeated GWS Giants 23-9, 147 to 23-4, 142. On behalf of Gary Lyon, thank you for joining us. We'll see you again soon.